I am a man with a phallic member that is not staggering or crazy. I'm not. I don't have anything going crazy inside of my gonads. I don't have anything crazy in my no square. I really don't. I don't. And I'm using very particular language because I may want to post this later. The aspect that men have, that the people of the female sex, women, have just this preference towards men with large phallic members. They have just a preference towards it, is insane. They don't. A lot of women could say they're size queens or enjoy the fact of the matter, but I think there's this big conspiracy that men are so terrified of having a little member that they will say they have a large member even at the sake of a lie, which is insane to me. I don't grasp it. It hurts. It's diabolical because there's not much space. Granted, you could say, oh, well, a lot of women like that. No, you're obsessed. You have a brain that is littered with the aspect of promiscuity online because you're so obsessed with the Rule 34 of the internet. That's what people believe. And a lot of guys with larger members have issues that people won't even know about. A lot of girls are terrified by it. They feel like they can't do anything with it. They have issues staying up because the blood flow makes them get tired. It's a lot of things. A lot of guys, if you ask any guy, a simple question. Hello, by the way, how are you doing, Masha? If you have any guy, if they can have more inches, height, or any other variety, they would say, yeah, I could use a couple more inches. They would say that immediately because they're so obsessed with the aspect of having greatness just attributed to them. They're so obsessed with it. It's not real. It's not real. Medium. The average size, I believe, in America is 5.1 to 5.7. I believe that's the average size in America. That's the average size. But obviously, there's a large variety of scale between some people. Me personally, I think I'm at 6.7 right now, 6.7 the last time I measured, and I'm perfectly fine. There's such a massive disparity because some people don't even like the aspect of the penetrative act of the thing. They don't like the penetrative act of it. There's this big conspiracy behind it that people think that they have to have this thing to be a person. Like, oh, I've got a big member. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. That's not true. There's so many other aspects to intimacy. There's the foreplay before it. There's the kissing. There's the touching. Why do you think lesbians have such interesting and intimate connections when it comes to the aspect of being with another person? Because they don't always rely on the phallic member within the situation. They don't always rely on the strap on or something of that variety. There's so many other things that go on within this. This is purely educational too. Only the men are the most obsessed with the size of the phallic member. That is why I believe are the most obsessed with it. Women have no need to. If you ask the woman what the most attractive part of a man is, they would never answer, oh, what he's rocking downstairs, his package, his Amazon, his FedEx, his delivery, his DiGiorno. They would never care. They don't care. Yes, when most men have a larger member, they usually rely on that. There's no cunnilingus. There's nothing of that nature. There's so many things that go into that. The stamina, the aspect of actually learning the person, because intimacy is better the more you know a person. That's just fair and valid, I feel. But when it comes to just one simple aspect, there's so many factors that go into it. There's your smell, there's your cleanliness, there's your attitude. There's so many things that happen. And that is why I'm such a stickler when it comes to people that are so obsessed with the size of it, the power pole extend, the rod. They're so obsessed with that one aspect. There's so many things. Because people think that intimacy is PORN. That is what people believe intimacy is. That's what they think it is. That's weird. That's not intimacy. That's fake. That's performative. That is just one aspect of a grand dance between you and another body. It's so much. It's so much. Sometimes you just want to, get a quick one out there, get it out your way, get out your body. There's so many things going in. But if you just have one thing, if you are just really good at one thing, what worth are you? You don't know how to use your fingers. You don't know how to use your mouth. You don't know how to use your body. You don't know how to use your hips. You just got one thing working with you. You're not flexible. You don't care about anything else. You just got one thing going for you. That's not how humans operate. That's never how we've operated in this reality, in this time frame. That is not how we work. And people want to think to themselves, they say, oh man, he's so lucky. It's so large. He's not lucky. Because that's the only aspect you see in that person. I always hear a lot of guys say that their members are large. They're rocking a package. They're doing nuts. They're doing crazy. They're going sicko mode. It's crazy. It's nuts. But in reality, you never hear girls talk about that really. Maybe you'll hear it in a movie. Maybe you may hear it in passing as an additive bonus of the overall traits of what the person is, or when they're boasting to another man about their boyfriend. Only when they're boasting to another man about their boyfriend will they bring up the aspect of the phallic sides. Because they boast to a man like, oh, he's sweet, he's kind. Men don't care about that. I can do it better. I can do that. I'm not going to blame it on Drake. It is so strange. Even though Drake has an impressive member, people still call him a cornball, right? That's what they say. It's nuts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It's painful because you're gonna hit a wall. You're gonna hit a wall. It's gonna happen, and it's such a small variety of people that are size queens that enjoy the aspect of, oh, the bigger the better. Oh my goodness, it's that. That's fine. That's cool, but it is a small variety because nobody wants something in them that hurts all the time. They're gonna plan it out. They're gonna plan out what's going on. They're gonna be like, okay, I gotta think about this realistically. I don't want my stomach to hurt. I gotta think about this because it's unrealistic. And I know a lot of people, whenever I do a rant like this, whenever they say that, oh, sounds like somebody with a little D would say. A little D would say that. No, you're the only person that's obsessed with it. You're so concerned about what's in someone's pants that you forget to realize that what's in your heart, your soul, your body, and your mind, the aspects that make an intimate partner actually intimate, is so impressive. That is the thing. Having 10 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches, most women are going to see that number and actually get a ruler out and think about, man, did I really want that every day? That's crazy. That's nuts. They're going to go for the medium guy that hits the G spot. That's like, okay, this is reasonable. I can take this. I'm fine. This is Sesame Street. This is nice. This isn't the Hard Rock Life. It's so disgusting to see when men are just like, man, guys, hear me out here. Down there, let's say I'm walking a boa constrictor. Hold on, guys. Let's say I'm rocking 37 cucumbers stacked on top of each other. As a matter of fact, it's a deflated football. It's a policeman's flashlight from the 1980s. It is a large boy can of Arizona. It's going crazy down there. It is 13 bananas stacked on top of each other. What? I'm sorry? Excuse me? Why is it that? I need you to dial it down a little bit. Medium, please. Medium pace is so efficient. Not too fast, not too slow. Medium pace. Most things at a specific medium people enjoy. Truly, I tell you that right now. Most things at a specific medium pace most people enjoy. If you are too hard on something, people will be turned off by it. If you're too slow going on something, people will be absolutely turned down by it as well. But if you are not extremist when you're too lazy or too active, if you are in the middle, if you are a singularity, that's how humans work. To be a true middle, feminine and masculine. That's how Prince was. That's why he was so revered. That's how Michael Jackson was. That's why he was so revered. He was feminine and masculine. He was the true middle. That's why people respect old ladies and certain old men, because they understand the complexities of how things operate. I am so sick of everything that happens when it comes to the mindset that, oh, the only aspect of intimacy that matters is the size of it. It's like when a guy says, oh, I don't like her because it's roast beef down there. That doesn't affect the feel of it. It doesn't mean a girl is blown out. Some labia are just shaped like that. That is how the world works. Oh, I don't like the hang time of chest. Well, guess what? When she has a child, or if she ever has a child, it's going to hang because the milk ducts are dried out. That's what's going to happen. Stop attributing just the body to something. Obviously, you got to find them attractive in some way, but relying on just the sexual organs of a person is so disgusting, and it boils people down to just that, where they have to make a caricature of themselves to be a person. It's gross, and it's weird, and it's disingenuous to the human condition, and I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it. It makes me feel gross. I hate it. That's just my rant about the Big D conspiracy. Just want to point that out there.